Right now, something is watching how you react. Not people, life. And it's deciding what kind of man you are. This moment isn't random. The confusion, the pressure, the boredom, the urge to escape, the weakness in your chest when things get quiet. That's not bad luck. That's the test. And most fail it without even realizing one was happening. The world doesn't break men with force. It breaks them with comfort, noise, and endless options. It keeps them busy enough to never sit still long enough to notice they're hollow. That's why so many feel lost at the same age. Too many inputs. Too few decisions that actually matter. Weakness doesn't start in the body. It starts when the mind stops choosing. When reactions replace intention. When emotions get treated like commands instead of signals. The moment feelings decide actions, control is gone. And once control is gone, respect follows. From others. From yourself. Look closely. Most people aren't defeated. They're distracted. They scroll when they should sit with discomfort. They joke when they should stay silent. They talk when they should observe. They chase relief instead of direction. Every escape feels small, harmless, but they stack. And one day, the mirror feels heavy. Strong men aren't loud. They aren't dramatic. They don't rush to prove anything. In anime, the most dangerous ones are calm in chaos. While everyone else panics, they watch. While others complain, they adjust. They don't waste energy explaining pain. They turn it into structure. Notice how they move. No extra steps. No emotional leakage. Every word has weight or doesn't get spoken. They don't need approval because they already passed a harder judge. Themselves. Every day is a quiet evaluation. Did discipline win or did comfort win? Most people stay weak because they wait to feel ready. Ready never comes. The test happens before confidence, not after. Pressure comes first. Confusion comes first. Doubt comes first. That's how it's designed. Anyone calm only after clarity isn't strong. That's just convenience. Right now there's a voice pushing for relief. Sleep more, watch more, eat more, feel less. It sounds gentle, reasonable, almost caring. That voice isn't the enemy, but obeying it blindly is how time gets stolen. Strength grows when that voice is heard and ignored. Think about the characters who survive impossible worlds. They don't rely on hope. They rely on preparation. They don't chase happiness. They build capability. Happiness shows up later quietly, when the work is already done. They understand something early. Emotions are temporary. Consequences are not. So they don't let a bad day turn into a bad habit. They don't let anger choose words. They don't let fear choose silence. They don't let sadness choose stagnation. This phase hurts because it's supposed to. Tests aren't designed to feel fair. They're designed to reveal patterns. When no one is watching, what gets chosen? Discipline or distraction? Silence or noise? Effort or excuse? Lost doesn't mean broken. Lost means the old version stopped working. That's dangerous, but also useful. It strips identity. It removes comfort labels. It forces a rebuild. Most quit here. They rush to numb the feeling instead of studying it. Study the discomfort. It's information. It shows where dependence exists, on validation, on pleasure, on approval. Every irritation points to a weakness that can be trained. Every urge to quit points to a muscle that hasn't been used yet. Strong characters don't complain about unfair odds. They calculate. They adapt. They accept reality without emotional negotiation. Acceptance isn't weakness. It's clarity. Once reality is accepted, energy stops being wasted on denial. Notice how they carry pain quietly. Not because it doesn't hurt, but because broadcasting it gives it power. Silence keeps control internal. Control is safety. Safety allows growth. Right now there's a fork. One path keeps things easy and foggy. The other feels heavy and lonely at first. One numbs, the other sharpens. Both cost something. The difference is what gets paid later. The test isn't about talent, it's about response. No one cares how smart, gifted, or potential-filled someone is if actions stay weak. Potential without execution is invisible. Execution without applause still builds power. Every day, small decisions vote on identity. No dramatic moment, no cinematic turning point, just repetition. That's why most never notice when they lose. It happens quietly. Comfort wins by inches. The dangerous ones don't rush transformation. They build systems. Sleep times, training times, study times, silence times. Boredom becomes a tool, not an enemy. While others search for stimulation, they sharpen focus. Emotional control doesn't mean emotionless. It means choosing timing. Rage used recklessly destroys. Rage used precisely cuts through obstacles. Same with fear. Same with desire. Control decides outcome. This test isn't asking for perfection. It's watching consistency. Falling is allowed. Staying down is the fail. Excuses feel intelligent but lead nowhere. Responsibility feels heavy but creates movement. There will be days where nothing feels rewarding. Those days matter most. That's where the gap forms. That's where separation begins. While others quit quietly, discipline keeps moving without emotion. Strong characters don't announce growth. They disappear for a while. They reduce words. They reduce exposure. They increase output. When they return, the difference speaks for itself. The world doesn't hand respect. It responds to presence. Presence comes from self-trust. Self-trust comes from kept promises. Even small ones, especially small ones. Right now, the test is simple. Can attention be controlled? Can impulse be delayed? Can effort be applied without applause? These decide the next decade. No one is coming to save this phase. No speech fixes it. No video completes it. Action does. Quiet. Repeated. Boring action. This moment is watching. Choose carefully.